back in the shop.
Today we're going to do a desk sculpture build.
Why, Derek? Why are we going to do a desk sculpture build?
So I have been fascinated by magnets. Magnets and chemistry. Like, they're the two closest things to like actual magic that we will ever have in this life. So one of my friends gave me a little magnetic, I guess you'd call it like a fidget toy almost. It's basically just a copper tube and a large sphere neodymium or rare earth magnet. I mean, it takes way longer than it would take, just falling outside of the tube.
It's not falling at 9.8 meters per second.
Not even close.
No.
So this is one of the reasons why I love magnets and magnetism. It's just such an interesting thing to observe. So
it's a great gift. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. So to reciprocate, I wanted to create a version of a magnetic sculpture that I created several years ago. This is what it looks like. Basically, all it is a piece of heavy gauge solid copper wire with a very small silver plated chain, a steel chain, and then magnets on the other side. And what the effect is that the steel chain is attracted to the magnets that are held in place right here by a little swaged piece of copper.
But there's a gap right there.
Yeah, so the chain does not come into contact with the magnets, but it's pulled tight by the force that the magnets are exerting on it. Whenever people realize what's happening and that they can manipulate this chain and that it's being pulled tight by magnetism, there's always that moment where people are like, whoa,
I had that moment.
That's cool. So today we're going to be building another version of this little desk sculpture as a gift to return to my friend that gave me a very cool magnetic gift. How's that for freaking eyeballing it?
All right, Derek, we're back from the build.
We're done. We got it done. We finished it.
All done.
Yeah, turned out great. This was a really fun project because it's first time I've like attempted to recreate something that I built before.
And that's hard. Just creating is much easier because you can go in whatever direction the material and your mind takes you. Replicating, you have a reference point.
Well, yeah, and it's like you're trying to think back, like, okay, what did I do last time? Am I doing it right? You know, but like there is no right.
Is there a way I can do it better than
Which,
last time?
there are a couple of things that we did on this one. This is the new one that I really like a lot better than how they were done on the first one.
So what did we learn?
So first thing is on the first one, I used a hammer to put this little flange on the piece of copper that captures the magnet.
In fact, we were planning on using a hammer in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, and then we changed it up because the hammer kind of compressed it and deformed that piece of wire in a way that I wasn't happy with. It wasn't the result that I was looking for the first time. So with this one, I decided to use a really odd implement, normal tablespoon from my kitchen. And the idea is the lighter mass will not compress the material as much. So you're gonna be only affecting a smaller amount of material. And we wound up with like this really nice, really well-formed flange instead of kind of like this sort of jankily smushed piece of copper. We were able to make that adjustment.
Trade-off was time.
Trade-off was I had to hit that thing probably 50,000 times to achieve the effect that I was looking for. That's the whole like beauty of it. I had never used that technique before on copper wire, so this was a completely new approach to trying to solve the problem, and it worked perfectly. So yeah, I'm thrilled with how this turned out, and I'm really excited to get it over to its recipient.
If you like this, try it. Try any of the techniques that we used here, and we want to see what you did. My personal favorite technique is straightening the copper, the wire
with the drill.
With the drill and pulling force.
It's so satisfying to watch that wire just straighten out.
Go from jankiness to straightness.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So
make sure you put enough of it in both the chuck and in the vise, otherwise you'll pull it out.
I think the other thing I learned is it's cold in here, Derek.
It's very cold in this garage at the moment. It is currently New Year's Day, actually.
New Year's Day. Happy New Year.
Happy
First
2020.
Video of 2020. We do have a heater at our feet that's keeping at least my shins warm.
Yeah, my shins are burning off right now, but my hands are really cold.
Yeah, I'll be the first case of second-degree burns on your shins and frostbite on my fingers. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment. We want to know what you guys think.
If there's something that we did that you would have done differently, or if there's something that you know is a better way to approach anything that we're trying to do, let us know, because like we've said a million times, a lot of times the stuff that we're doing it's like either the first, maybe second time that we've ever done it.
And make sure you share this. This is kind of a cool little project. And share with us your versions of what you made.
Things that you've made. Exactly.
So, anyway, guys, stop watching this video and go make something.